Hello everyone.
Hello everyone. In a previous video we reacted to Sweden versus Finland, the comparison, and apart from a debate in the comment which was which country is better at ice hockey, which is Sweden. I'm ending the debate. I've been following ice hockey in the NHL since in the 90s, early 90s until now, and Sweden as a better player, the better league, the Swedish elite league, etc. End of discussion. Just kidding, you can debate if you want. The other thing that not shocked me, but is how close Swedish and Finnish are from each other in terms of like they like each other. Sweden, Finland. We learn also from some of you that Finland used to be part of Sweden.
Oh.
So this video by Mandolin is saying that Sweden is the annoying neighbor of Finland.
Annoying.
Which kind of, I was like, when I saw that, I was like, well, I need to know if there's some sarcasm to it, or if there's some truth to it, because you guys seem to like each other, so maybe you're like brothers and you're annoyed by each other for like the silliest of reasons. So let's react and figure this out.
Yeah,
Let's get started. Okay, Homer Simpson.
Are you like Homer Simpson? And I don't mean fat and ugly. What I mean is, do you have a neighbor that annoys you? Well, Finland has one.
Yes, the USA from Canada.
The Finnish people, you would probably get an impression that Finland doesn't like Sweden that much. Now, to make things clear, Finland does not really hate Sweden per se. After all, we are quite similar. But from time to time, Sweden annoys the shit out of the Finnish people. To understand better the relationship between Finland and Sweden, we need to learn a little bit of history, because Sweden has had a huge role in the history.
Oh, he's basically saying that, yeah, okay, like I said, they used to be one country together. Finnish history with Sweden, Finnish history without Sweden. That means that, well, I don't know which year, but that means that Finnish independence was recent compared to like without it. It's always mind-blowing because you discover that like some countries that are so like powerful in 2024, like Finnish is considered to be like the happiest country in the world, etc. They have not been independent for like hundreds of years. It's really recent.
Yeah, actually.
So it's always shocking to see how a country like can turn around and become a new country and like thrive quite quickly.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
The history between Finland and Sweden began almost 1000 years ago,
Of
when
course.
Sweden decided that it was their duty as a Christian country to save their pagan neighbors by invading their land.
Congratulations. You are being rescued. Please do not resist.
The best way to get new members to the Club of Christ was to send people who already belonged to the club to live with those filthy pagans. That's how the Swedish-speaking population of Finland was born. Finland
Well, I need some background of this. I know it's been a little bit sarcastic, but I need some... The concept of invading someone to save them, it's something that the US have done a lot in Iraq, in Afghanistan, in other countries. So I want some context on this. I don't want to interpret it the wrong way, you know.
for a long time, but they lost Finland.
Oh, how many Swedish people are in Finland? Swedish
How many
speaker comprise 5.2% of the total Finnish population, so almost 300,000.
A lot.
Born.
Yeah,
Finland
400,000.
was part of Sweden for a long time,
yeah.
but they lost Finland to Russia in the Finnish War that took place between 1808 and 1809.
See, that's recent.
Losing Finland was a big loss for Sweden. In the years of Swedish rule, Finland had given Sweden resources, men for the Swedish army, and a good human shield against attacks from the east.
So Russia took
Some
Finland
of you
from
may
Sweden.
die, but it's a sacrifice.
Well, he didn't took it.
I
It
am
didn't
willing to
exist. Is
make.
that what he's saying? Wait, let me replay. Sorry.
Sweden Finland war that took Sweden for a long time. But
So it's called Nordland, Svetland, Götaland, Österland. So Österland was kind of what Finland is today. No, Finland is bigger than this.
they lost Finland to Russia in the Finnish war that took place between 1808
Yeah, okay.
and 1809.
So Finland
Losing
became part
was
of
a big
Russia
loss
after.
for
Is that it?
Sweden. In the years of Swedish rule, Finland had given Sweden resources, men for the Swedish army, and a good human shield against attacks from the east.
Some of you may
The way you
die,
phrase it.
but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
The Swedish people that resided in Finland formed most of the nobles in the land. They were better people than the Finnish peasants, or as they would say, bättre folk. And this image of the Swedish-speaking people in Finland, known as suomenruotsalaiset, has stuck with them throughout the years. So if you meet a person who is suomenruotsalainen, the basic assumption is that they are extremely wealthy and better than you in every way.
Oh.
But Sweden has also other forms of superiority when compared to Finland besides the financial one. The most obvious one would be sports, because when Finland and Sweden are competing, Finland is usually the underdog. For example, in ice hockey,
Oh no!
has humiliated
That's what I said at the beginning of the video, but now I feel bad because he's making fun of Finland again in this video.
us
To be fair, Finland won last year, I think, or the year before, the World Championship in hockey, so I guess.
many times. Then there are things like music,
Abba.
where Sweden, yet again, is arguably and without a doubt on completely another
Eurovision,
level than
yeah,
Finland.
they have won a lot, Sweden. I don't know why they show love to do that. Even the American Idol, they do that. They always bring like cringe contestants
Yeah.
to have some good rating on the television. But lately they don't do that as much anymore. This song is a meme, by the way. Meme song.
To add insult to injury, the Swedish language is an official language in Finland,
Oh.
and it is mandatory language to
That's
learn in
not
our
a big
school system.
problem.
So, there you have it. Our neighbor is much more successful than we are, and when combined with all the other reasons mentioned earlier, it is only natural that Sweden grinds our gears from time to time. And partly because of this, we like to make fun out of Sweden quite a lot.
What is that?
Like every other nation, we too tell jokes about our neighbor, where we portray them as dumb or something in that nature. But when your neighbor is better than you in almost everything, this is not enough. When you are outmatched like we are, there is only one option for you. You call them gay.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking faggot. Yeah, well, I'm superior, that's all. You just gotta know it.
Every native Finn knows what I'm talking about, because in Finland, Sweden equals gay jokes have been around for decades.
Ootteks jotain niitä homoja? Ei sillä, että mulla ois mitään niitä vastaan. Kun ottaa mitään ruottalaisia, niin ne vasta hinttejä on.
But where
Is that why there was the song Bogarnasfell in Sweden?
Yeah.
Where it's all the gay fault, everything is the gay fault. Is that no, I think they were making fun of America, but maybe there's some hidden reason that I don't know
do
what
these
I'm
jokes
saying
come
anymore.
from? Well, one could say that the Swedes were more open-minded than the Finns back in the day, since you could be legally gay in Sweden for almost 30 years earlier than in Finland.
Okay.
But most likely, calling the Swedes gay was some sort of jealousy or defense mechanism. Maybe it was more tolerable to be poor when you thought that the Swedes who ate good food and dressed in fancy clothes took dicks in their asses.
Gay!
But the
He's
truth
Asian.
is that these kind of jokes are getting a little bit old. And since there are all kinds of woke cultures going around, maybe we should stop making these immature jokes. But this sends us back to the start. How can we make fun out of Sweden when they are so goddamn perfect? They seem to pull bigger numbers on every metric. You could even say that these guys are on fire.
It's funny, cause it's true.
Oh,
So are you still making fun of each other this day too?
I think it's more like a satirical video. It's not really making fun, but to be fair, Finland has been known to be the #1 country when it comes to like quality of life, the education system, the happiest country. Above Sweden. A lot of people from Sweden in our comment section are actually not that happy of the state of Sweden these days. I guess you guys are comparing yourself maybe to what you used to have, because if you compare to Canada, to Thailand, to other countries, you guys have it a lot better. Both of you actually. I think being jealous of Sweden is being jealous of Finland, to be honest. Both of your country and Norway and Denmark are like the 4 countries around the world that, as me as a leftist, as a socialist, I'm so jealous of you guys. Like, I would be happy to live in either of these countries actually.
Yeah. And especially like you know about the history thing like that, you know, and the country go well like this, so it make you curious like how can whoever in the position that manage the country to be doing so well like this.
Yeah. Where are we going?
For the vaccine.
Yes, we brought all the puppy furs. Eh? Oh. Hey, you. Look at this. Hey, vaccine.
Look, how do I need to deal with every time?
Ken, what are you doing? Yeah?
Crazy. Like a monkey.